trễ giờ rồi. Cái địa chỉ đâu? Cái địa chỉ đâu?
Cái đường
Đường gì?
ba cái gì đó. Ba lì.
Chắc chắn không đó?
Rõ ràng 100%.
Ok.
Cô theo tôi.
Ok.
Chuẩn bị
nha.
Alright.
Chắc chắn không nha?
100% luôn.
100%. Ok. 1, 2, 3. Kristine Sa xin chào mừng quý khán thính giả trở lại với chương trình The Kristine Sa Show của đài truyền hình VNTV. Xin cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều vẫn giữ màn ảnh của đài truyền hình hôm nay và tiếp chuyện cùng với Kristine với hai người bạn rất là dễ thương từ Úc Châu. Thưa quý vị, vừa rồi chúng tôi mới thưởng thức the episode called
The Adventures of Mr. and Mrs. Apple.
The adventures. You know what I really like about it? I feel like just the first 5 minutes, which is what we were able to show, and you're gonna have to log on the VIETLISH website to watch the rest of the episode. But just in that first 5 minutes, I love that kind of old school, like that old school comedy.
The University of Apple, I think.
Yeah, well, I guess when, because Joseph is always connected with the history and literature, he was telling me, he was translating it to me in English, and I was like, bao? Isn't that like apple? He's like, no, it means in a different way. So we sat down, we sort of like, hey, let's do this clip, but I want it to, you know, because young people, when we think of bao, it's apples. So we kind of had like all these gags in it and a lot of like teleportation, because it was my first time editing, and we're like, hey, we can disappear. Let's keep on disappearing. This is kind of fun. So then during that day, around that area of Cabramatta, which is in Sydney, it's like basically Vietnamese hotspot. We were just running around filming, and people were like, why are these people in costume? What's wrong with these two? You know?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yes, I wanted to talk about that. Kristine rất muốn hỏi về những lúc mà hai người quay thì ai là người cầm máy camera. Như là thưa quý vị, Kristine xin bật mí ngay bây giờ là có một cái máy camera ngay trước mặt mình. Ngay bây giờ thì Maria đang thâu chúng ta, đúng không?
That's right.
Khiêm nhường lắm quý vị ơi.
This is what we call guerrilla styles. Joseph, xin mời Joseph dịch lại tiếng Việt guerrilla styles.
Gọi là khỉ à? Quay phim không với con khỉ.
Đây là tính cách của một con. Kristine nghĩ là có lẽ chúng ta dịch như vậy thì không đúng, nhưng mà thưa quý vị, đây là máy riêng của cô Maria. So this is going to go on the VIETLISH program. Hi everybody. We're killing many birds with one stone today.
That's right,
And this is the fun you guys have. You know, you're on the streets. You're dressed up like ông bà táo.
Recently we dressed up as
chú cuội với lại Hằng Nga for hội chợ Tết.
Right. Yeah. Yes. You know what? Let's go to a quick clip of that right now. It's going to be very quick. I'll take a short bit of it. Maria, would you please introduce it into this camera?
So, ladies and gentlemen, please check out Chú Cuội và Hàng Nga, the folklore.
Once upon a time, in Vietnamese and Chinese folklore, there lived a man named Goi. He lived an artistic life, yet was a very poor man indeed. One day, while crying out loud,
Khổ quá!
the fairy goddess appears. And she said,
Làm gì vậy?
Cô là ai vậy?
Thưa quý vị, một lần nữa vừa rồi là chú Cuội và Hằng Nga. Một phần thôi thưa quý vị, quý khán thính giả sẽ phải vào trang website. Is it vietlish.com?
It's actually VIETLISHentertainment.com.
VIETLISHentertainment.com để coi phần cuối cùng của chương trình đó. And right now, once again, we're still sitting with Joseph and Maria from Australia. I'm sort of changing the order of things all day today, but making sure that we're still on time. You've come with all this fun stuff, and I really wanted to show, first of all, your work, talk about the fun behind-the-scenes stories, and may I ask you then, in the making of these things, what were people's reactions on the street? You know, who held the camera, who did what? Please
Okay, well, it's usually between us, me and Joseph, that we're the ones who sort of like we write the script, make it. We even film each other as well. So we have to like, because we don't really have like a crew for our earlier clips. So we realized that to do that, we have to sort of kind of like do a lot of jump cuts and stuff, and you know, use a lot of our tripod and sort of like, you know, act in front of camera matter. And a lot of times, yes, the reactions are like, what are these guys doing? So a lot of times we would have to work in an environment where you have like Vietnamese elders is just sort of, you know, standing around poking fun at us and sort of, that's not ông táo, that's, and you know,
Ông táo gì mà mập thế?
yeah, or like just work with comments like that, you know, or like, yeah, hàng Nga gì mà du duyên thế, you know, like that. So we just like have to work with those kinds of environments, and a lot of times I have to admit, like, we would run into certain, I guess, areas, film it and quickly run out because we wouldn't want to get into trouble like that. So it's very guerrilla and very risky indeed.
Oh, but you know, I love that you put the time into making it, and you have it, whatever is in English, you subtitle it in Vietnamese, and you know, you do the voiceovers in English. To be honest with you, I had forgotten that story. Yeah, đã lâu rồi Kristine không nhớ câu chuyện đó. Lúc mà coi lại thì Kristine phải chú ý coi từ đầu tới cuối để mà học hỏi cái câu chuyện một lần nữa. So for me, I'm not exactly generation 2.0, but did you have the younger generation in mind when you retell these stories?
Well, I think because it's a funny thing because Joseph's the one who's always connected to things, and I'm the one who's sort of like, I don't understand, what does this mean to me? How do I, if I was a young person, how would I understand this unless you break it down? And we kind of like had to switch a lot of things around to make it more funnier so that young people, like even younger, you know, kids can actually, hey, that's kind of funny. Oh, I get that story now. So
and that's one of the reasons why the main story got edited, changed a little bit, just để mà hợp thời đối với thế hệ trẻ. We've even had references to and parodies to certain songs like Tan Boy's Mirror Mirror.
Oh,
yes, I noticed that. Yes, when it got to that part, I was thinking.
Thank you, Tan. I hope you don't mind.
I remember thinking, this sounds familiar, isn't this? But it was great. So you were able to bring that back. Now, social media, I feel like this means you're what's the word? Socially conscious, right? What is the message that you are trying to, I mean, what's the objective, I guess, of VIETLISH?
Well, I guess not only that, but in Sydney we've been working with, I guess, the government and councils a lot. In a way, I think our message is that trying to get, you know, both generations, younger and older generations, to actually empower their voice and actually share stories and actually break down the barriers and in a way, I don't participate in events more, because a lot of times there may be, in Sydney there is a lot of censorship in what young people say, what young people do, and at the same time young people don't understand, you know, their elders as well. So we're trying to like really, I guess, join the two generations together through fun things.
Bridge that gap. I feel the same way. I feel like it would be great if we can bridge. There are so many gaps. I hate to get political, but there are so many gaps in the Vietnamese American community, in the Vietnamese English speaking community. There are kids like me who speak more English than Vietnamese, and then there are kids that speak more Vietnamese than English, and then you know, the friendship is there, but sometimes there's this barrier of, well, you know, I can't be close with you, like, but I feel like we're all Vietnamese, and we do share some language. Somewhere in there, we can all talk with VIETLISH maybe, right? Somewhere in there, there's a language among us all. So how about we just break those barriers and just have a great time? How about that?
That's right.
I do think that we are out of time just for this week, but not to worry. It will not end here. Kính thưa quý khán thính giả, chúng tôi đã hết thời giờ cho tuần này. Nhưng thưa quý vị, Kristine sẽ giữ anh Joseph và cô Maria của VIETLISH ngồi đây và tham dự trong chương trình trong tuần sau. Thì Kristine xin kính mời quý vị hãy trở lại với chương trình The Kristine Sao Show trong kỳ tới. Do you have maybe a few words before we meet again next week?
Hi Mom, I'm still safe here in America. Thưa các bạn có thể theo dõi những clip mà do VIETLISH thực hiện vừa qua trên youtube.com/VIETLISH Media. Chúng tôi nhắc lại lần nữa là youtube.com/VIETLISH Media.
Maria?
I just went blank. Sorry, I just completely went blank. You said everything I need.
An tâm là quý khán giả, Kristine sẽ có địa chỉ đó trên màn ảnh ngay bây giờ. Và xin một lần nữa hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong tuần sau. Đây là chương trình The Kristine Show và hôm nay với hai người từ Úc. Chào anh Joseph Hugh và cô Maria Trần. As you have your own camera on. So just go for it.
Just dig in.
Well, I get a bite where there is the stuff.
Yes, that's right. She's shaking a bit.
She's shaking a bit.
She's a bit nervous.
We'd love to see your expression on camera, you know.
Thế sao Kristine luôn luôn ăn? Trong chương trình lúc nào cũng đang thử món gì đó. Ok, hai người này. You guys, what is this?